Igor Thiago is not the only builder in West London who enjoys a bit of demolition. But in the case of Brentford's brickie turned bulldosing striker, it is a surprising record he has broken. Sign up for the football newsletter. Thank you. Enzo Le Fee made a mess of it from the spotCredit. Getty. Igot Thiago has been a revelation this termCredit. Getty. Thiago's classy double put him in a league of his own as the highest scoring Brazilian in any single Premier League season. It is only January yet Brentford's emerging star now has 16 top-flight goals since August. That edged him one past illustrious compatriots Roberto Firminho, Matheus Cunha and Gabriel Martinelli already. From knee-deep in cement to a supremely confident Samba star, Thiago took center stage for high-flying Brentford, who have won 4 of their last 5 games now and are pushing for a place in the top 4. Read more. And a sorry night for Sunderland, who, also like a lot of builders, took a 90-minute tea break instead of focusing on the job at hand. Even when they did get the opportunity to get something from the game, they threw it away like the slops of their morning cuppa. Enzo Le Fee's excuse for a penalty at 1-0 down was so lame that the distraught Frenchman had to be consoled by teammates when his botched attempt at a Panenka-style spot kick sailed straight into the arms of B's keeper Kevin Kelleher. Kelleher is something of a penalty save specialist, having defied the likes of Ronaldo, Kylian Mbappé and Bruno Fernandes in the past. Most read in football. But this time the reactive Irishman didn't even have to move as Le Fee simply lobbed the ball into his waiting gloves. Best online casinos, top sites in the UK. From there, Brentford tore Sunderland apart. 7 minutes after Le Fee's gaffe, Thiago headed home his and Brentford's second goal as a follow-up to Kevin Shade wrapping the post. And Johor Yarmouk wrapped it all up 17 minutes from time with number 3. Luckily for Sunderland, Thiago was taken off before he could do any more damage on the night. But in this sort of form it won't be long before the bloke from the favelas of Brasilia, who built walls as a kid to make ends meet for his family, stretches even further ahead in the goal-scoring charts. While it was one-sided from start to finish, it was still an entertaining match. 7th versus 8th on a Wednesday night does not sound a thriller on paper. To the extent that in order to squeeze a packed night of action onto live TV, the match was farmed out to the Sky Sports Tennis channel. Yet the Dark Horse Derby, so-called because of the way both teams have defied expectations so massively this season, was something of a spectacle. Sunderland came up via the Championship playoff final, so were late to the Premier League party last summer. Yet under astute boss Regis Le Bris they have found themselves on the fringes of the European places. This defeat will knock confidence temporarily, but it's still a great time to be a Mackem. Thiago's second goal from a shade header across goal credit. PA. Thiago opened the scoring to net his 15th of the season credit. Getty. Brentford lost renowned manager Thomas Frank at the end of last season, with set-piece coach Keith Andrews taking over as a rookie head coach. He has picked up the baton with firm hands, and at the final whistle the GTEC Stadium's PA announcer couldn't wait to tell the fans that the result left their team in 5th place, even though Chelsea and Manchester United were still playing in their games. These are heady times for Brentford, and they do their best to entertain. Shade had a shot tipped over after only 7 seconds. Recommended stories. But they had to wait for 30 minutes before Thiago struck. Vitaly Janelt's probing ball through the midfield was perfect for him to latch onto and burst goalwards. He was on target again on 65 minutes, and by then Sunderland were already thinking of the long trip home to the northeast.